Alrighty, welcome back, all you beautifully lovely people, to another Supreme Commander cast. I think this is number 6, 7, I can't remember. It's up there in the single digits. We're moving to 10. Alright, let's get into the game. 5v5 on, I think this is Open Wonder. I can't remember. Yeah, Adaptive Wonder Open 10x10. Okay, so good map for team games. You guys have undoubtedly seen it if you watch Guile cast at all. Let's go ahead and start introducing the team members before I get too terribly behind. So this is Team 2 down here at the bottom. We have Fast Planet playing Cybran, opening first land. Then we have Shagtastic going Seraphim and also going first land. Next for Team 2, to his north, Mr. Angelo going Seraphim, going first land. And wow, lots of Seraphim. Okay, we have Drug going Seraphim and also going first land. Then for the rear guard air position, we have a Cybran player, Ilmir going Cybran. He went first there, and setting up to look like it's going to go second air as well. Shifting over to Team 1, we'll go ahead and start with rear guard air position just to keep it spicy and keep you guys guessing. We got H-Master, he's going Aeon. Looked like he went first land and is going for the Hydro. No idea whether he's going to go second air or not. Starting down here at the south, we have Angus Loves Bass. Alright, I'm not. We're going to call him Purple. Purple is going first land and second land on the southern side of the map. Then to his north we have Quantum Typhoon. He's going UEF, going first land, looks like second land, continuing north and queuing up a lot of power generators. And already moving forward we have The Very Day going Cybran. And then last but certainly not least, we have Son Min going UEF and going first, second land, and going land all day, it would look like, up in the northern side of the map. So in true Guile form, we'll go team balance at 94%, so pretty balanced game as far as I'm concerned. But I mean, to be honest with you, I would play a game that was like 79 or 83 or really anything as long as it's over 70 from a balance perspective, just because whenever I was younger, I was a swimmer, and my coach told me, if you have a lane, you have a chance. So if you got a spot in a game, you got a chance. Initial aggression coming out from Purple Boy, and use Love's base or something or other. Looking to put down some raids on Mr. Fast Planet up at this down in the southern side of the map. One lonely Tham running away from a Mantis down there. Up to the north side, similar aggression coming in from Son Min. Got a couple Mech Marines, and it looks like a Snoop. And that Snoop just did more than any other Snoop that's ever snooped. He's got 1 kill to his name and is already vetted. These 2 Mech Marines, I'm not really sure where they're going. It looks like they're going to hook around and try and grab some of these engineers that are looking to expand to the north, and they will bag 1 kill at least. I'm not sure if we're going to have a Tham that's going to be able to respond in time. And in the middle, as comm shots are going off, Mr. Angelo has engaged The Very Day in the middle and is setting up a ton of land factories. So looking to heavily outspam his opponent, hopefully. Well, that's his hope, not my hope. I'm an impartial caster. I have no sides, no skin in this game. Gun comm coming in from Shagtastic. So the gun speed and range, pretty much everybody has that combined, with the exception of Aeon. Aeon, I think, is the only faction that you can break out gun speed and gun range, which is either good or bad, depending on how you look at it. Fast Planet is chasing in a not so speedy fashion because comms are slow. This T1 spam that has come around from Angus Loves, or Purple, to his south. I really apologize if I'm just like completely butchering your name, which I know I am, but now it's kind of a joke, so I'm just rolling with it. But yeah, I'm really sorry. I just don't know how to pronounce your name correctly. T2 upgrade coming in from Mr. Angelo. At the front, And this is something I've always wondered. I don't know how you get like engineers to just reclaim like halfway across the map. I've never understood how you can do that. So I realized that last time I said, I don't understand how you do that. Somebody in the comments section was like, you just push like the home button and then you can go to split screen. And I was like, oh my God, you really can do that and go to split screen. And now I don't know how to go back. So now you guys are stuck. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to reload this game. I'm gonna have to reload this game, and then I'm just gonna have to fast forward to 5 minutes if I can't figure out how to get out of split screen. What did I do? Shift home? Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, we are going to reload. We are never going to split screen again, ever again. Alrighty, and we are back, and we are never ever doing that again. Unless the same guy who told me that you can press home for split screen also wants to give me the key for undoing split screen. Either that or I'll just go look in the hotkey section to actually figure out what the split screen hotkey is. Anyway, Noobcaster, please report. Don't pay attention at all to the elephant that's in the room right now. Anyway, gun speed and range coming in from Shagtastic here on the front line. Looking to support his boy Fast Planet down here at the bottom. We have Drug going in hard against Sun Min's spam. Quite a bit of spam to back him up though, so he shouldn't get into too much trouble, I don't think. I'm not sure if... So Sun Min and Drug have no upgrades on their comms yet, so it should just be a good old comm slugfest. In the bottom... In the top, I can't tell my up from down. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm always right. I'm the caster and I'm the one speaking, so it's okay. Oh man, this has been a rough one. This has been a rough one. Okay, Drug and Sun Min are going at it up at the top side of the map. Spam from both sides mobilizing to assist. But for whatever reason, Drug is not looking to commit his spam and is actually pulling his spam back from his comm. Meanwhile, we have a decent sized push down here at the bottom from Fast Planet. Mixture of Mantis, Moles, and a couple of Medusas pushing in against Purple's. Because we can't pronounce his name right. Purple's T1 spam down there at the bottom. Drug up here at the top, so I don't want to lose perspective, because it really seems like this side is fighting and this side is fighting a lot. Well, and now that I say that, there's The Very Day is stuck on a cliff edge or something like that. So I mean, we will see what ends up happening, but it looks like Drug has decided to push up with his comm. Good amounts of spam supporting him, and I'm not really seeing any massive static emplacements that could stop him. So I'm not really sure what the plan is on that side of things. Down here, we're getting support from both Shagtastic on the Team 2 side, as well as Quantum Typhoon up against Fast Planet here. Fast Planet with his comm. Looking to take out, well, mostly labs and scouts are the support, so I mean, I guess it's not that great a support. Drug is, again, moving forward with his comm. Repositioning his spam. I feel like he's taking a lot of damage and not getting a whole lot in return. Down to 7,000 HP out of 1,100. And it looks like we almost have T2 coming in from Sun Min. And we got a mass extractor. And this looks like it could potentially be dangerous for Drug up here on the top side. Couple of hoplites coming in from The Very Day to help him out. The Very Day himself going for a stealth upgrade, so looking to be sneaky. Sonmin in a similar position. So these guys just really seem to be dancing around this little crater here. Not necessarily committing one way or another. And as I say that, it looks like Sonmin is semi in trouble. And Drug moving his comm to assist as the waves of spam collide. Both comms are very active in this fight. Well, sort of active. I mean, it looks like Drug is getting the better of this exchange, at least from where I'm sitting. And where I'm sitting is in Austin, Texas, baby. So in Austin, Texas, this looks like he's getting a better exchange. But we have got hoplites, we have got rhinos. This is a trap that has been set by Sonmin. And calling in for support from the very day. And the very day looking to move in the very correct units to put an end to Drug's push up at the top. Anyway, while I've been like completely focused up at the top side, we have a couple of different upgrades. So we got gun and stealth coming in from the very day. So the very day looking to trade blows with Mr. Angelo. Gun speed and range also coming in from the purple dude down here at the bottom. So obviously pretty unhappy with the fact that he's been semi-double teamed by Fast Planet as well as Shagtastic. Mr. Shagtastic getting all shaggy up there in the middle section. That actually sounded way worse than I meant for it too. T2 on the field for Fast Planet. Got a Rhino up there leading the pack. I'm not seeing any T2 answer as of yet from Mr. Purple Man. Just electing to go T1 and spam his little heart out on the T1 side. Shagtastic with the gun upgrade. Starting to cause some problems here, though, for Purple. Both of these comms with the gun upgrade, and we have spam from Fast Planet pushing up through the middle. So it's looking like bottom side is going to go poorly. Meanwhile, it's looking like, oh my lord, Drug is going to get mercy sniped by H-Master himself. Man, I feel like it's not every day that you see a mercy snipe anymore. And scrolling down here at the bottom to this push, so Shagtastic is definitely getting the better of this exchange and is committing against Purple, moving in with his gun comm as well as his Thams and a couple of Zooies. And Fast Planet is just overrunning Purple's base. Purple is starting to run out of options here. He does have some help coming in from Quantum Typhoon with some Mongoose, as well as a couple of pillars. We'll see if that'll be enough, but he is getting focused. Hardcore gets a very important rank in vet there. Down to 1,500,000. Overcharging 400, and he is out of there, baby. So 1 for 1. Team 2 strikes back after the loss of Drug at the upper side, but Sonmin as well as The Very Day looking to capitalize on this vacancy up here at the top and are moving large amounts of T1 spam as well as some T2 units in these pillars to harass Mr. Angelo here in the middle lane. And we're going to see a pretty big loss in power generation ability with the destruction of that kind of T1 power generation farm. Jester's coming out from Ilmir, who has been kind of quiet in this game so far. Just been focusing on eco, focusing on getting his tech up to a reasonable level, but feels the need to get involved here with this Jester. And I can't say that I blame him with the tier 1, tier 2 units that are bearing down on his position. That's a no bueno, sir. It's a pretty bad day. It's a pretty bad day for that environment. T2 PDs being put down by Mr. Angelo, so that should help mop up some of the last of these units, and then that will all be, of course, fantastic reclaim for Mr. Angelo to rebuild his base, get some power generation online. We'll see how much damage is actually done here. We have one T2 mask point already down. I don't know if they're going to be able to get another. Ilmir with his calm is, with the gun upgrade, is going to town. Just going pew 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 on pretty much everything in his path. Shagtastic mobilizing units to try and help. Meanwhile, over here on the eastern side of the map, Fast Planet has not let up. He is continuing to push and has claimed pretty much this entire bottom half of the map for himself. And we can see he's sitting on a pretty healthy 150 to 200 eco, depending on whenever you actually look at the ticks. And so that is no small amount to scoff at, indeed. Spending a lot of his mass in investing into T2 upgrades. We're seeing quite a few T2 power or T2 mass extractors popping up around the board. He's also ringing them as well. So a good amount of this mass that he's capturing from this map control being reinvested into his own economy. So definitely looking to play for the late game here instead of just setting up mass extractors and going to town with something else. Son Min is not letting up, mixing in T2 pillars into his army, and Mr. Angelo forced to respond with his comm. He does have gun upgrade as well as the T2 engineering suite, so he's not an easy comm to kill. Could do with a couple of overcharges though, to take out this forward vanguard of pillars, but instead electing to just kind of strafe around. We are seeing Ilshivas come in from Mr. Shagtastic, the AIX player himself. I don't think it's actually an AIX player, but Mr. Shagtastic is getting in there with those Ilshivas. Man, and that's the crazy thing. I feel like Ilshivas can almost trade blow for blow with Titans as well as Loyalists. So. Ilshiva's nothing to sneeze at, even if you have T3 on the field. A little bit of a point defense creep coming in from the Fast Planet himself. Got kind of a layered approach here. I don't know how much work that these PD are actually going to be able to put in though without any units supporting them. They'll do some damage, but T2 PDs are really good, but if you don't have units supporting them, then they become kind of paper, which is why it's a good thing that we're seeing these units brought in from both teams, really. Quantum Typhoon is looking to reinforce, and we have Mr. Shagtastic overcharging and doing a beautiful job of it, if I do say so myself. T3 upgrade coming in here in the north from Son Min, who has been a little bit more on the quiet side since he ousted Drug from this position, so electing to expand, electing to pretty much capture all of the reclaim possible on this side of the map. Going for T3, and he is going to be happy with this T3 upgrade. Probably build some power. He's building kennels right now, so looking to really maximize his engineering capabilities. Alright, so we're starting to run out of runway with the PD creep. We did originally have PDs up here, and now Quantum Typhoon has pushed Team 2 all the way back to really the doorstep of Shagtastic's base. We're seeing some kind of similar activity coming in from the very day. pitting Rhinos and Hoplites versus Loyalists. Spoiler alert, I think the Loyalist is going to lose, even though it's a T3 unit against those T2 units. The only problem is there is a lack of micros, so this little guy is just going to machine gun away until everybody attacks him, and then he gets decimated. So never mind. We'll go ahead and ignore that. Pretend that didn't happen. And so much is happening. Penetration from a band of T2 units. Jagtastic is able to respond up to 4 ranks in veterancy on his comm, by the way. So that dude is a tanky boy. Son Min just doing the quiet, I'm going to expand to your territory and take everything. The tactic. He's taking all of the reclaim from this side of the map, with the exception of this little pocket. And contrast that to Fast Planet. Fast Planet has so much reclaim on his side of the map that he could be going for right now. But, you know, it's easy for me to sit up here in my gold and ivory tower. My gold and ivory tower. My gold and ivory, black and silver tower. And, say that they should be grabbing all of this reclaim, when in reality, if you threw me into this game, I wouldn't grab the reclaim either. I would 100% forget. I get into games and I forget how to play. I forget build orders. I start trying to like left click to move, like I'm playing some kind of other game. Strat Bomber out though from H-Master. Looking to get involved. Let's see what this... Okay, this strat ends up getting shot down by the Hero Gemini, who will then in turn get shot down, as will his friend and wingmate. And these Revenants not looking too great on the ground either. That's a pretty heavy mass and energy investment from Ilmir going to waste here, just kind of chilling on the ground. So air control pretty solidly grabbed from Team 1, with several more ASFs in the air. Apologize for yawning. Another shocker coming out. Ooh, that shocker's going to do some damage. Almost gets that T3 power generator, but it looks like we do we have Myrmidons? Yeah, we got a couple Myrmidons down here. So anyway, apologize for yawning so much. I'm getting married next week, or well, by the time you guys see this, it's probably going to be, I will probably have already been married. But my younger brother took me out for like a bachelor night with a bunch of friends, and so he wanted to go downtown. We're in Austin, Texas, like I said, and absolutely get hammered. And you know, I'm just not about the life of getting hammered and wasted. So I decided to come back here, cast the game for you guys. Priorities, right? But yeah, it is 12:15 at night right now, and we are watching a fantastic game of Supreme Commander. I just feel the need to justify my yawning. All right, Son Min not letting up on this push. He definitely took his foot off the gas for a little bit, but now he is ecoed up, hitting 152 mass per tick, and he is ready to rock and roll, baby, and is now pushing Mr. Angelo. Mr. Angelo does have a pretty good defensive network set up with a couple of shield generators, some T2 point defense that are getting engaged, as well as some tactical missile defense. We are seeing a T2 PD creep, though, from Son Min, so these triads will begin to wear on the Seraphim defenses eventually. And as rock solid as these shields are, they are not infinitely strong. They will eventually break. Another push coming in from Fast Planet down at the bottom. Going to find a whole band of engineers, undoubtedly on reclaim duties, napping. in what was previously Angulovbas Purple's base. But they will overrun that position and run into a wall of Titans and Mongoose. So yeah, that's going to be the end of that push. And these guys are going to turn around and run for the hills. Titans kind of situational. If your opponent has T1 on the field, these boys will absolutely tear it up. And we got a monkey under construction for Fast Planet. As well as a Fat Boy for Son Min. Son Min, I believe, in a better economic perspective, nope, I say that, but the Fast Planet is pulling in a pretty healthy amount of eco himself. Despite the fact that he hasn't reclaimed, he is upgrading these T2 mass extraction points to T3, so really looking to invest into the long haul, and has deployed bricks alongside his T1 spam with the odd loyalist or two to respond to these to the Titans. But we also have bricks and loyalists coming in from the very day, so Fast Planet getting a little bit double teamed here, and Team 1 doing an excellent job of covering for each other in this game, with Quantum Typhoon and the very day always seeming to have each other's backs, which is excellent to see and crucial in winning a team game. It's a team game for a reason, guys. It's because you have a team, which I know goes without saying, but if you play a team game, if you play a 5v5 as 5 individual 1v1s, you will end up losing. Team games need to be played as a team, which, you know, might be surprising, but it is important. Monkey Lord done for Fast Planet. Deploying that Monkey Lord. How's our Fat Boy going? So our Fat Boy is just ticking over 50% done. And this Monkey Lord is going to get deployed undoubtedly in this middle fight. Some lightning tanks being thrown out from Shagtastic supporting Ylmir's Air Force against H-Master. These lightning tanks are nothing to sneeze at. Fast Planet's not timing his spam with his Monkey Lord. I think a little bit of a mistake potentially. I think he could have done a little bit more damage if he had moved his Monkey Lord kind of to the front of that army, and the army and the Monkey Lord had marched in at the same time. Fat Boys, though, still not done, so Team 2 have a little bit of an opportunity here with this Monkey Lord and this experimental advantage, so to speak, to potentially do some damage here to Quantum Typhoon, which they really do need, because I think that they're down. They are down in eco from 515 to 542. No, sorry, that's total amount accrued. So we're seeing Team 1 accruing about 70 to 80% more, or 80k more mass. But the Monkey Lord is engaged, and I'll stop yammering about eco. Monkey Lord doing work, focusing on the Percivals and the bricks, undoubtedly the priority targets whenever you have an experimental, just because those things are experimental killers, and doing a good job of working its way through them. So Fast Planet doing a great job of micro here. With this Monkey Lord, 1 rank of veterancy, but I mean he is just tearing it up, and will undoubtedly get another rank of veterancy in the near future, outside of some kind of cataclysmic incident. Melting through the Percival armor. Yeah, that's a bad day for that side of the map. We have, oh, these are support commanders. I was like, oh my lord, we have Ylmir committing suicide. No, but he's got a support commander preset, the combatant preset, which I'm not familiar with, but it seems to kick ass. This is the problem with being primarily a ladder player is I really love casting these games because I love talking about what's going on, but some of the time, like, I'm not familiar with some of the, like, late game tech that you'll see. So things like the combatant Saku. One thing I am highly familiar with, though, is this fat boy. And this fat boy is hungry for a Mr. Angelo commander meal. So we'll see if Mr. Angelo ends up moving his comm back in time. Fast Planet's monkey is still bumping around out here. Picked up another ranking vet. And that fat boy has opened up on, well, unfortunate for Team 1, the Saku combatant preset. But has also opened up on Mr. Angelo, and I don't know if Mr. Angelo can get out of here. That fat boy has locked in and is just hammering away. And Mr. Angelo will be our next ejection from this game. I think, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm calling this too soon. He's dodging. He's getting... His mobile anti-air cannons are getting in the way. That's terrifying. Oh, another round of shells coming in. Down to 400 HP. Oh, no. Oh, no. There he goes. Alright, well... It says Control K. That was not a Control K. Alrighty. Now back to the other side of the map. We have a large little group of gunships going after Fast Planet's Monkey Lord. He set up a little Gunther installation down here, so looking to put in some control, some range control on this side of the map. Undoubtedly a good idea to keep them from potentially expanding back into Purple's base again. Shagtastic and Fast Planet working overtime to keep that side of the map penned in to keep them from continuing to push out. Shagtastic, though, is about to deal with the two-front war here. You know, lots of Corsairs, but those will be eviscerated by the flak. Shagtastic has got a problem, and that problem is very large in nature. One might even say fat. You could even go so far as to saying it's male. So it's a very fat male. Maybe a younger male, so like a boy, like a fat boy. That's right. That's what it is. Anyway, Revenant's coming in over the top, so they're going to take out the fat boy. There is some shield support coming in from a parashield. That fat boy down to 33% shield coverage. Revenant's coming in for another pass. Bombs away, baby. And I don't think they're going to get it. They come close. We'll see if they get another pass, that fat boy is donezo. And that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. That fat boy is history. So are those Revenants, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Bright side for Sonmin. He's got a series of engineers here. Probably already got a couple of build orders set up to reclaim that fat boy. So the mass is in pretty firmly in his territory. So he should be able to reclaim that and put it into another one. Which I'm not sure if we have another one queued up. Down here, oh wow, we just have another. We have another Monkey Lord being deployed from Fast Planet right now. Is his original Monkey Lord dead or still alive? Okay. Dead or not alive. He's still alive. We do have a GC though. And that GC, you want to talk about a bad day for a monkey. Send a monkey against the Galactic Colossus. These guys will begin to lay into each other from a beam perspective, but I think we all know how this one is going to end up going. And will not end for the monkey. Even adding in some Spectres, insult to injury. GC still with about 4k or 40k hit points. Lots of Cerberus turrets being put up to try and compensate, with another Monkey Lord coming in. This one looking to clean up some of the spam. I don't think you should go forward though with that, because that GC is gonna engage it, and that's not gonna go well for that monkey. Yeah, so this GC will most likely claim a second monkey literally right next to the first monkey. Bam. That dude is history. And this is now becoming a big problem for Fast Planet. So he's got a GC on his doorstep from H-Master, and lots of bricks and rhinos pushing in from the very day. And Fast Planet is not happy about it, as you can see in the chat. That's GG, 3 versus 1. Not happy at all with the way of things. Oh, Fast Planet has been defeated by Son Min. Ilmir has been defeated by Control K. I think Team 2 has decided to throw in the towel. I am genuinely confused as to how Fast Planet died, though. I wish I knew. Shagtastic, though? What you gonna do, bud? What are you gonna do? Well, I think that answers that question. In a blinding flash of light. Shagtastic dead? Nope, Shagtastic is not dead yet. The comm is still alive. The comm is moving through the blinding light. There's the comm. The comm is still alive. That must have been like a Billy nuke or something. I'm not sure if anybody built the Billy nuke, but the comm is going to go head to head with the GC. And I think we all know how this one is going to go. And Shagtastic will go out in the most Shagtastic way possible. 1v1 against the Galactic Colossus. Alrighty, guys. That is it for the cast. Team 1 are the victors of this 5v5. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you guys have a cast that you want me to watch, I will drop my Discord handle in the description. Go ahead and send it my way. So if you guys have some kind of match that is not a 10-minute raffle stomp, I'm not going to cast any games that are, you know, your 5 friends all ganged up on a bunch of guys that were way lower rating than you and beat the crap out of them. Not going to cast those games. But if you have a genuinely good game, kind of like this one, where there is a little bit of back and forth, both teams are slugging it out, doing some damage, taking some, throwing some others, send it my way. I'd be more than happy to cast it. I love casting games. Other than that, if you guys want to see more, make sure to, you know, do the YouTube hokey pokey. Like, subscribe. If you put one foot in, you don't take the foot out. You know, that kind of deal. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.